Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Sailing Maravilla channel, and this is Bob. And as you can see from the video, we are working on another project. And today's project is to install a leather wrap to Maravilla's wheel at the helm. And this video is going to show you the details on how we got this done. We ordered the wheel wrap after taking careful measurements, and the wheel wrap comes from a company in Italy called Skinclo, run by a gentleman named Vincenzo, who was super helpful in getting us the stuff that we needed and making sure that it was right. And so in these first sped up clips of video, you can see what I'm doing is the preliminary steps, which is first you apply double-sided tape to the outside of the wheel, and then you take the wheel wrap from the package and you attach it to the double stick tape, making sure that it is in the middle all the way around so you have equal edges to work with. And from there, we start the sewing process, and that's where things get more interesting. All right. So now that I've been at this wheel wrapping for a while, I've got the stitches down pretty well. So I want to show you kind of closer in how it actually works. So we're going to start with a new thread. And I just have it under, passing straight through under one side to under the other side and out on both sides. And that's starting at the same holes we left off on when we tied off the previous set of threads. And then you want to make sure that your threads are the same length in both hands. And then you've got a left-hand thread and a right-hand thread. All right, and so it doesn't matter what side you start with, but you want to go now in over the top for this very first lock stitch. You want to go in, you come out here, you want to go over and under and in from the underside of that same hole on the other side. So you're just going straight across but coming up from the inside. And then you do the same thing here over the top. And out. And you pull that tight. And now you're ready to do your regular stitches. And what I found is easy to go. So now you take this left-hand line thread, you come over to the right side, you go in from the outside, straight across, and out from the other. Draw it tight. Then you take your other thread, the one from the right side. You come over, you go in from the one you just came out with, straight across. And out that hole. Snug down tight, and now you're ready to go again. Come down one, go straight across, out the other side. Take the other side, over to the right. Straight across, out the other side. So once you have a little practice with it, it actually goes relatively quickly. And by relatively, I mean it's still slow. And you do need to make sure that you keep your stitches tight. Bring those edges of the leather together. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the last piece. And you can see here is the seam. This is the center point of the wheel. And this is a little bit wider than this, so it will fit around and join, and it goes right like that. And we're going to sew that on in the same technique as we sewed the other, and then we'll be done. So we'll come back and show you the finished product. We are back, and I finished sewing on the center mark, the midships patch, over the seam, and so let's take a look at it. So here is Metavia's new wheel. What do you think, Kim?
It looks amazing. Great work.
So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this came out. The stitching is really nice and neat on it. Made a few mistakes, had to undo a couple stitches, but really once I got into the groove of it, it was pretty straightforward. And you can see the center patch here, which marks the midships point, and feels great on the hands. So I think overall this is a successful project, and it's going to make our time at the helm on our passage a lot more comfortable. See you next time.